How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Backyard Boys. We started this concept after doing copious amounts of ribs, but yet we never had a rib video, so that's today. What we have here is a nice pork back rib. We went to Costco today. There was two, but we're doing both ways, so I'm going to do a smoker and a grill. The grill's going to come later. First, we're going to start off with this one that's going in the smoker. And we have our ingredients here that we're going to make our dry rub with. We have some brown sugar, some paprika, garlic, cinnamon, cayenne, onion salt, and a little bit of sea salt because everybody loves it. Alright, and what we're going to do, we're going to start off, just grab a bowl, a couple of measuring cups, pack down a really nice quarter cup of your dark brown sugar. Either brown sugar is good, we do prefer dark. Paprika. This one was tricky because we usually use a little bit more, so I'm just going to dump all this in. It's roughly about 2 tablespoons. That gives off a really, really nice extra bit of smoky flavor because we don't use liquid smoke, we're just using chips. We try to keep it as natural as possible. Alright, for our garlic, 1 tablespoon. Give it a little touch more. Alright. And now for the rest of the ingredients, half a tablespoon of fine for everything. So I'll try to whip this up real quick for you. There you go. Cayenne. Everybody loves cayenne. Gives a really, really, really nice flavor on most things. Onion salt. I'm pretty much just going to pinch this out to be about half a tablespoon. There we go. And any kind of salt works, guys. Sea salt it really does that little bit extra for you. And it's better for you, so we're all about eating healthy apparently. Alright, one thing I forgot to do is grab a fork. Alright, make sure you get a really, really, really good mix on this because you don't want to have like a big chunk of brown sugar here, a chunk of salt here, a chunk of paprika there. The better you can mix it, take the extra 30 seconds to give it a really good stir. Spill it on the counter if you have to, why not? Alright, that looks about good.
Smells good.
Oh, it smells fantastic. A couple extra little chunks of onion salt. Alright, and now is where everybody loves. Give our hands a nice little rinse here. Costco today, so we have lots of paper product. And now it's time to get a bit messy. We had to keep our tray here because our ribs were a little bit longer than the mat we had. So bear with us. Just really coat this stuff on before you rub it. The sugar and most everything will really stick to the meat anyways. And just kind of press it in a quick little rub. It kind of breaks into the fibers of the meat a little bit, so you'll see excess coming off, but there's really a lot sticking into this meat. Oh yeah. Alright. And we'll get the back side as well. And as you see, we removed the membrane. What this does, it really loosens up the meat a little bit. Instead of when it gets hot, it'll shrink up, tense up the meat. This just keeps your ribs really loose. It just turns it a whole lot better. Not a lot of people do it, but we've actually seen this trick a few times and it works out great. Alright, same thing, just get a really good press in there. Don't be afraid to make a mess. This is what it's all about.
We got the smoker fired up to 200 degrees, and we're going to be using apple wood for the smoke on this today.
Yes, apple.
So when it comes to smoking your ribs, you want a little bit of liquid. So we've got this pan over here on the table that goes into the smoker, and we're gonna. The heart's clean. It's clean though. We're gonna add some water, and we're gonna be adding some apple cider vinegar to it as well, and it'll really get into the ribs when they're smoking in there for the probably 4 hours is what we're gonna go with.
I'd say roughly 4 hours. All right, guys. So that's making and applying your dry rub. Like I said, I actually have another rack of ribs in the oven on a very, very low temperature, and all this is going to do is it's kind of bring the internal temperature up a little bit before I put it on the grill, because I do not want to char and have half-cooked ribs. It just makes it easier to get a really even cook, so that's what we're doing. And that is soaking in beer. Turns out great, keeps moisture. So yeah, we're gonna throw these on the smoker, and we'll get back to you later with the grill.